Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream of Lost Judgment. I am your host, Darklight. Welcome. So I just got out of the gym. I wanted to work out. I'm a bit overwhelmed with a lot of things. It's starting to really irritate the hell out of me. But here I am, going to be playing and continuing on with the story of Lost Judgment. If you all are interested, I got the got my latest article of Lost Judgment on the trailers and all that. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but just check it out. I did a little deep analysis of the trailer, where this direction of the game may be going and all that. And honestly, the more I think about what's happening with game, it's starting to make me really nervous with the direction that they're going with. And so I'm not sure if I'll be picking up a copy of Stranger Than Heaven. It's looking kind of weird. Hello, Pila. Welcome to the stream. Did you know? What'd you think of it? I will stop right here and just get going with the game. Bear with me. I'm kind of catching up with some things right now because I'm still trying to work on some articles. I'm even editing the article a bit. I'm just not really satisfied with it because I tried my very best to stay focused with what I got in the information. And then, like, when I see other people talk about the game, I just feel like I sometimes kind of miss the mark and all. I didn't make any mistakes either. I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the perfectionist talking within me. I don't know. I'm just not quite happy with it. I thought I had something going and all, and I'm sure I did. The thing is that I was looking at other people's video essays. I did not want anyone else. It was actually just. Yeah, no, I hope that's no information. That means everyone was being transparent with what's going on, right? Which is kind of good. The thing that kind of boggles my mind though is the I realized later of like the whole controversy of what was going on with Tupac's family, and honestly the ethics behind it. There's a video by Charlie Is Now Talking or something like that. He does an excellent job on talking about the whole Tupac situation. The thing that I did not know is that the estate of Tupac was actually the company owned by Warner Brothers, or it's a corporate entity owned by Warner Brothers that was, it's the only spot on. You wouldn't need to correct any. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I don't know if it's just because of the inaccuracy within me. I really want to make this work, because like my integrity is really based on it. I just want to make sure it's all good and all that, but I really appreciate that. So it's just the small little things just really bother me. Like, for instance, I noticed on the chat you were talking about the sibling companies. I worded it differently to make it not to try to like half-ass it and all that, but like I just wanted to make sure that I was right on the way I was saying. Why am I not the last save right here? But RGG isn't a separate company. It's just a single development team, main Sega of Japan. And what's the difference between Atlas and Sega? They're at least both under it, right? Under the umbrella of Sega, correct? There's got to be some connection to them because I see the Sega signal. Okay, let me see. Atlas is owned by Sega. Sega is owned by Sega Sam. Sammy merged with Sega many years ago. I feel kind of like brain dead right now. But they're both under Sega though, right? Both Atlas and RGG Studios are under Sega though, right? I'm just assuming that Atlas and RGG are both just Sega devs. Okay, but they are under the umbrella of Sega, though, right? Atlas is still its own. Atlas is its own company, but RGG Studios is developing. But they're both under Sega, though, right? At least somewhat connected. His own company owned by Sega. Okay. RGG straight up Sega. Atlas. Hey. It just shows you how much how in depth with the gaming and business industry I am, man.
ようこそいらっしゃい、沙織ちゃん。嬉しいね、来てくれて。
お邪魔します。こんにちは。ターボーと仲良しの先生よね。あの子は今日一緒じゃないの？ええ。そう。じゃあ遠慮なくガールズトークできちゃうね。
なんだい、マリネ。
Yeah, I'm gonna probably make some edits later on. I'll keep that in mind. Probably make a note of it or something like that. Okay. I'll take note of it. I'll make the changes again with the fucking edits and all that. God, feels like that wrong. So it don't matter because I think this is gonna be the last article I do for Stranger Than Heaven for a long fucking while and all that, dude. Because you know, I went through a whole rabbit hole of same shit with like Sonic Team, Dev Team. Yeah, it don't matter. Once I get that edited, like I think I'm gonna be done with it because I don't think I'll be picking up a copy of Strangers in Heaven much later, especially after Charlie's video and all that, and after what I did. It's just I just, you know, don't understand. Yeah, okay, so okay, fine, whatever. RGG is Sega, got it. They're just the developer under Sega. Meanwhile, Atlas on the outer edge being owned by Sega. Owned by Sega. Well, okay. Atlas is just owned by Sega. RGG, Sega. It's the development under Sega. Got it. I'll make the edits or something like that. After this I don't care. I'm so tired. I did so much effort in trying to put that article together, wanting to make sure it stayed consistent with accuracy. So you know, and I went through so many rabbit holes with that fucking thing yesterday that I'm feeling exhausted. So after that, it'll probably be my last article for Stranger Than Heaven, unless something really big happens. So you know, I don't hate the game. I just don't think it's going to be for me. And after seeing Charlie's video on it, the one that Ziggy recommended, very good video too. But like, I feel like compared to me, he was the one that actually really got into that profoundness. So it kind of puts mine to shame. I'm not saying that mine just sucks after that, apart from that small little inaccuracy. Difference is negligible. Okay, still under Sega, but got it. Okay. I need to see a fucking diagram to see how this all works. It's fine. I'll make the edits when I'm done here, and I got a new article that I got to do for the Amazing Digital Circus later. If life is not as retarded and just makes things worse makes it harder for me. All that. So I got meetings. I got people to talk to later on. I'm just trying to be as productive as possible, but I'll make the changes. Thank you, Pila. I'll make the small little changes on that little part. Not fucking sibling. One's owned by what? One is the developer. The other one's owned by it, just outside, slightly outside. But you know, no need to edit that. That article's pretty much perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just I'm a perfectionist. That's the one thing you're gonna see about me as a writer. I always want to make sure I get things perfect, and I want to make it done. So, but I appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind though. So just want to make those little changes because if I put that out and then they say and then someone quotes me as sibling companies, they'll be saying, "Oh look, there's Dark saying shit that's not even true. Those two are not sibling companies, not under the same on the definition and all that. It's just out of precaution. I don't want to be mislabeled as someone that's trying to give out misinformation and all that. Just I'll do some editing, so don't worry about it. Anyways, I want to get going with the story right here. Pila, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your concerns and actually trying to keep me in line with my article. It's really sweet of you. Thank you. I really hope things are going okay for you. And again, I understand that you need some time off, some escapism and all that, but at the same time, you want to experience this game for yourself and all of that, and probably need some time to, legally they are the same, but they're the same. Okay, I get that. I'll make the edits. I just want to keep my mind off of that, mind off of the real life, and just focus on it. I appreciate it though, so I just say thank you very much for tuning in. Just want to make sure that you're going to be that you're okay and all that. I know you wanted to experience this game and all that. Thank you. I got a lot of things to say right now in my head, and I'm kind of mixing it all. Who's Rovio? What's Rovio? The two of them sure can keep up with each other, but if I'm going to ask questions, I better order a drink. Whiskey, give me whiskey. Whiskey, sweetie. Gorgeous, let's get whiskey. Whiskey! God damn it, I'm about to get fucking... Give me a moment. I'm gonna get... I'm so sorry that you're probably not going to be able to get some of this right here. But if I can make a recommendation for other connoisseurs of alcohol and all that, especially if you're in Southern California, Maelstrom whiskey. This is actually made by a friend right here. This is a honey bourbon. Actually, this stuff is really good. I like to nickname this the paint thinner because when you take a swig of this, oh my god, dude, does it really, really get you? Oof, still strong too, so fermented. But if I was with her, I'd get her whiskey right here. A local brew. Oh, you're set. You are so set. Well, I mean, yeah, you know what, you and I both know what you're going through and all that. So yeah, maybe just not now and all that, but yeah, you know, yeah. I know. Just you know, privacy just for your safety and all that. I get it. Just focus on water. Maybe when you get better and all that, we'll have some. But yeah, I hear you. There's a reason why I went to the gym today. I'm actually cutting the carbs and I'm trying to drink more water. So you know. The last time I did carbs and alcohol was only on Sunday for the 250 fight. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's the wise choice. That's the wise choice.
本当、なんだかかっこいい。そんなお二人に言われると恐縮しちゃいます。
She's perfect. What do you mean embarrassed? Well, yeah, I can't imagine, especially with that issue. Yeah, I wouldn't do it either. So I'm trying to avoid sugars and carbs, bread, anything like that. So the only things I'm like eating is fats and proteins. That's it. Sucks because it's hard to actually get that. I think even Nanba said that in Like a Dragon, where I think it was Nanba was speaking with Adachi, and Jungi Han. They were talking about that, and I think Adachi said something about his health, about dieting and all that, and Jungi Han says, "Oh, you can still eat fats and all this," and then Adachi's like, "Oh, really? That doesn't sound so bad. I'll go on the low carb diet." And then Nanba says, "Oh, he says that right now, but wait until he finds out that he cannot eat breads or other stuff like that, all the good stuff that carbs are in." So I think they actually addressed that too. I remember my line, my pancreas wants to scream. yeah. Was that in Yakuza? Also, the thing is, I think I got over my keto hangover. So I did not know this, but as soon as your body quits the carbs and all that, you kind of get really tired because you're lacking. That was in 7. I think I remember that somewhere. But the keto hangovers where you basically feel very tired because your body's not being supplied with regular carbs and sugars, so you kind of go in a crash out. That's what I was going through. So we're going drinking. With two beers like you and Maddie, I can't wait. I'm not feeling a little giddy for my age, right? I'll second that. I love these people. I love these people. So I think I'm going to make either Saturday or Sunday my cheat day. Because I gotta at least give myself a bit of reward, you know, but I gave up on sugar and carbs years ago. I don't have diabetes. Sleeping for 4 days straight was fun. Sugar is just another addiction. Yeah, no, that's kind of a wise move to do. But oh no, this isn't good. I'm so relaxed I might forget about work. This girl is hyperconscious. No, it's actually a rather good habit. If you can have like sugars from fruits and all that, that'd be fine. It's the natural sugars you'd want. It's the chemical ones you want to avoid, you know.
Yeah, しかし RK に会いたいと来たか。実はそこら中にいることはいるんだけどさ。
4 days straight though.
彼らも仇から RK ですかと聞かれて、はい。
Also, in fact, eating sugars makes me feel like. Yeah. I hear you on that. My mom kind of felt the same way after she beat cancer and all that. So, but that's just. Yeah. She did not like eating candies or other stuff after that. So, but she does eat sugars, just not as much as she used to. So. Trying to be very conscious of her health as well. By the way, not to bring you back with this, Pila, but are you okay watching the stream? Because I know you say you want to experience this game by yourself, and I don't want to spoil the experience for you. So, are you all right with me streaming this for you and all that? Oh, just give me your number. I'll take her out for dinner. She wants to bloody make the money of the house. She wants to be the breadwinner of the house. By all means, let her do it. Let her go to the office. I'll work on my writing at home. I'll have Pila do my editing. That's fine by me. Well, that's good to know you don't have any type of diabetes.
キャバ嬢みたいな格好をするということですか？これからすぐに？
I'm gonna forget the story anyway because. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear. I hear. Just have it on the side and all that. It's all in Japanese anyway, so. We're gonna do the same thing like we did last time in Judgment. We're doing what we did last time. I'm happy. Oh, she's gonna do it for us. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing this again. Oh boy, she's perfect. She's just perfect. Well, I don't know. I cannot believe we're doing this again. I cannot believe we're doing this again. She has a nice body. She's, you know, the funny thing is, here's the thing. She's really cute and all that, and she does have a pretty good body, but like, she's not lewd or hot or like sexual, like anything like you see from like a Playboy bunny magazine. But like, there's something about her where she's got like this really good look to her. Like, she's got the genetics going and all that, but she really doesn't look lewd or anything like that. You know, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she's not sexualized or anything like that. She's, oh my goodness. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's Yumi's. That's Yumi's old dress right there. She just looks great, you know. If you were to have her roll in mud, she'd still be perfect. Like, you cannot go wrong with her. About that, I started playing the Blade 2 again. Oh, okay. That's the one with all the hot chicks and all that, right? The one that kind of breaks away from everything. What should I put her in? I kind of want to put her in a. I've been learning some ancient Greek, and this kind of gives that Greek goddess sort of vibe a bit, you know. No, that's the pervy one. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably play that one just because it just only for the plot. I promise you, just only for the plot. Oh my goodness. Oh, so many. Good. Can I choose the color though? Can I have her in black? What am I doing? What am I doing? I can't have her in black. How may I serve you, master? Right. Oh. She's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, okay, we're going to put her in this one right here. She even has a pretty face, dude. That's like the crazy thing. She doesn't look it, but she's got a very pretty face. So the one thing that I noticed about some women, dude, whenever they have glasses, now if you notice these frames right here, these are the Oakley framed glasses. You'll notice that the frames are usually at the top half. I like these because I don't know what it is, that frame where there's nothing at the bottom. I don't know what it is, but it kind of looks good with the masculine face. But whenever I see women wear certain glasses like this, they usually have the frames on the bottom half, the exact opposite of what I have. And I don't know what it is about those sorts of frames. They look good on a feminine face. I don't know why. It just works. The plot is good. All the Xeno games are sci-fi. I do want to play it at some point. Is it available? It's available on the Switch only, though, right? It's not going to be available for Steam, I'm assuming. Oh, I don't know. As well, we're gonna put on her. I'll give her that right there. Not too. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. I can't believe they're making me do this again. I cannot believe they're making me do this again. I cannot believe they're making me do this again. A popular perfume to raise the swill. A show-stopping perfume that keeps the wearer calm and... That right there. Now her hair. She's got such a pretty face, dude. I'm telling you. The new game Xenoblade doesn't appear sci-fi yet, but I bet you they're gonna pull some insane shit near the end. Don't they usually do that with every JRPG game? I mean, even like... Wow, even with short hair, she looks gorgeous. So crazy. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of the... Those ones look slightly better, but not with the dress that I want her. She's got such a pretty face, dude. There's a reason why, when I was playing Judgment last time, dude, Ziggy was constantly counting the amount of times where I said, perfect. Perfect. You like that short hair. I've had more of appreciation for short hair gals. This one right here, right? I like that one short. That one's really neat. She just looks good in it. This one looks really neat too. Oh my god, this woman's just perfect. The only thing I would criticize, just a little bit criticize, is her eyebrows. Now, her eyebrows aren't necessarily bad, but maybe just like a little bit of darker line and all that. Or... I don't know, actually. Maybe her eyebrows are okay. I was thinking that, you'll usually see some cute anime girls where they won't have like the traditional eyebrows, but instead they'll have like those little cute clumps that look like what the female monks of Japan, they shave their eyebrows, but they had like these kind of like almost like dots on their forehead or something like that kind of looks like their eyebrows. Like maybe something like that. I don't know, because some of those anime girls look kind of, they look really cute in animation, but I don't know if you can translate that perfectly in here. Oh my goodness. Somebody stop me! I'm gonna give her... You just cannot go wrong with this woman. This woman is pretty beautiful any way you see it. I want to keep her with her natural beauty. Oh no, you can do her eyebrows. Never mind. Oh shoot. Okay, just for the curiosity of it, let's put her short hair just because Pele, you said she looks good with short hair, and she does actually. This one or this one? This one. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Okay, excellent. Perfect. She's perfect. How can you hate this gal? She's perfect. God, golly, dude, every Yakuza game, there's always that one the women are almost always beautiful in all these games, dude. It's like you can't go, even some of the extras or some of the characters that are not meant to be focused on, they always look pretty. Golly, man. Just very lightly, very lightly. I'm gonna go with lightly. Where's black? There is no black. That one will do. Eye color contacts. She's pretty the way she is. I'm not gonna go for artificiality. Blush very lightly. Very lightly. Pink. That one. And for that, oh yes. I've honestly had very much appreciation of women putting very light lipstick like this and all that kind of matches their natural lips right there. I don't know, because anything else is kind of a bit too gaudy. Perfect. Perfect. I love the flower looks, the aesthetic. She's got the hair right and all that. That all looks mostly natural and all that. Even if you were to give her short hair, she's perfect. I just prefer girls with longer hair. Let's see. Xenoblade 2 became sci-fi only 3 chapters before the end. The world in Genesis looked like O'Neill's cylinder. Wait, what? So it's guaranteed to be sci-fi again. What's O'Neill's cylinder? Let's go with it. I didn't think we would actually do this again, so I'm kind of a bit, like, surprised.
なるほど。これはターボーから聞いてた通りというか、それ以上ね。
マリさんの前でこんな格好、なんだか恥ずかしいです。
Why? Good Lord Almighty!
本当に綺麗。
いや。
Oh my God, she's gorgeous.
本当に大丈夫だってば。
Yeah, look, that's me. That's me right there. This guy right here, that's me. Like, God dang, look, that's me too, right there. Yeah.
まだ何か足りない。
Dude, that's exactly me. Like, God dang, aren't you gorgeous? I'd be the one kind of guy that would. I'd be the kind of guy that would go up to her and be a bit annoyed and say, "Hey, you, stop it! Distracting me. What's the matter with you? You think you can roam these streets and look all beautiful and start distracting me from my goals? What's the matter with you? I think you owe me a dinner right here, so give me your number." That's what I would be doing right here. You look great. Oh my God.
最後に必要なのはプライドよ。私は綺麗だっていうプライド。
Okay, admit, I got good taste in women, okay? I'm pretty classy when it comes to women.
でも私、そういうのは。
じゃあ、弁護士としてのプライドはそれがあるでしょ。弁護士。
Did it just get hot in here? Did I? Oh, good Lord. Where's Zig when you need him? Good Lord, it got hot in here. Oh my God.
オッケー、バッチリ。
Woo.
ほら、見てみて。
Yeah, look what I did. Look what I did.
みんなほっとけないって顔してるよ。
こんな気分久しぶりです。ありがとう、マリさん。
Dude, okay, like it's getting a bit like
RK の
hot in
練
here.
習
It's
に入り
like
たいんだよね。それだったら私と一緒にスカウトされに行く？
スカウト？
oh God.
RK は ガールズバーとかキャバで働いてくれそうな子を見るとすぐ
Where's the-
来るの。特に多いのは
I can't turn on the AC. It's actually kind of too expensive, and god dang, she's gorgeous. I got the fan rolling and the windows open, but Lord Almighty, she's gorgeous.
こちらこそ迷惑じゃなければ付き合わせて。
Time to walk down to Centerview Avenue. If any arcade guys approach us, we'll reel them in. I wonder. Okay, I'm joking around too, so we know, but dude, she does look good though. She like really. What's that one meme at Neuron Activated or something like that? Neuron Activated and all that. That's kind of like me with her right now, because god dang, dude. I didn't think she would actually turn out to be this good, but like seeing her in cutscenes with those glasses on, it's like, mwah, I made a masterpiece. Yeah. Neuron activation with the monkey. That's me. That's correct. Like, god dang. There's a reason why I've been trying my very best to dress up with like button shirts and blazers and all that, just like so I can try to approach women like this, because I'm trying, you know, I'm trying to stay young, I'm trying to stay fit, I'm trying to stay looking good and all that, trying to stay clean. If I'm gonna look like Pennywise, dude, I may as well just shave all the hair and look clean and all that. Grooming is very important, because Lord Almighty, approaching her would make me feel nervous, and I really shouldn't be. I wouldn't mind if she was the breadwinner, if she liked me for who I am. I really would not mind. And if that kid, Hoshino, or whatever his name is, doesn't do anything and approach her, I'm going to beat the living shit out of him, and I'm going to ask her out, because this is ridiculous. Woo! Lord Almighty. Look, this guy's not saying, oh, look at this guy's face. Look at this guy's face. He's like, oh, I better not stare. I better not stare. She's going to think I'm a creep or something like that. Oh, hold on. I may have to switch out to my other controller, because I've been having the issues with this one where I can't even go straight. See? Oh my god. Here's another feature about women that I've kind of appreciated over time. Their backside. Not their ass. Not their ass. I'm talking about like their back. Like just looking at their... That sounds sexual. But just like looking at their back and all that, seeing like their shoulders and all of that, just like... You know, I think it actually started with the, It started with that Ina meme where Ina from Hololive, I forgot how it worked, like something about her character glitching, and then like people going crazy over that, and they actually started drawing her back, and like she had this really attractive looking back and all that. Like, I think that's where it started. Like, it kind of reminds me of that a bit. Oh my Lord Almighty. Lord help me, I'm about to bust. I saw her first, asshole. Hands off. Oh, that's the same guy, too. That's the same guy.
女二人寂しく飲み歩いてるとこ。ねえ。ねえ。
ねえ。
だったら俺におごらせてくんない？いい店知ってんだ。いくらでも飲ましてあげるよ。
Fucking nice to have the money.
うわ、すごい羽振りいいんだ。でも私たちめっちゃ飲んじゃうよ。大丈夫？
ダチがやってる店があるんだよ。そいつもお姉さんたち連れてったら
Dude, she's
喜ぶと思う。
gorgeous. Did I not make a masterpiece with her or not? Because god dang. If they're RK, then it might be good to take them up on their offer. How can I know for sure? They're RK. I can't stop staring at her. She's so gorgeous. Time to find whether these people are RK or not. You're just my
君
type.
たち可愛いね。タイプよ。年上の女に興味があるの？
タイプって俺もっすか？
どうしたの？そのお花。でも絆創膏がすごくセクシーでワイルド。あらやだ。今夜は私 すごくだらしなくなっちゃってる。
ちょっと沙織ちゃん。
もうだらしない沙織ちゃん大好き。
What the? And now while their guard is down. This is so wild. He sounds cool too. Yeah, yeah, you know. Is this the place of fucking Kaguya-sama? Kaguya-sama from where? Could be her. Kaguya-sama. Who's Kaguya? Oh, Love is War. Kaguya-sama Love is War. Who voices Saori Chan in Lost Judgment? Probably, maybe her from Love is War. Yeah. Not the English one. Yuko Kaida, Yuko Kaida, the Japanese one. So Yuko Kaida. Oh Lord! By the way, I love her voice. Her voice really puts me this like she would be excellent. She'd be excellent in doing like ASMR content. I can't see. Wrote a preview of the entire show when it first. Really? Did you like it? Yuko Kaida. But she's put in Love is War. I can't find anything about that though. Did Yuko Kaiga try this? Did Kaiga voice Kaguya-sama? I really shouldn't be getting into these rabbit holes and be focusing on the story and all that, but I'm just too curious now. No, Yuko Kaida did not voice a character in Kaguya-sama Love is War anime series. Sorry to break it to you. She sounded similar to Kaguya here. I went crazy. Okay, no, that's fine. I do the same thing too, believe it or not, so. How do I want to approach this? So.
今カムロ町で流行ってると思うんだけど RK って知ってる？
I understood some of that.
RK ね。もちろん知ってるけど。何？興味あんの？
だって今一番イケてて一緒にいて楽しいのは RK の人たちだって聞いてきたからさ。
Prompto from Final Fantasy 15?
なんかいろいろすごいんでしょ？
沙織ちゃん、やっぱり RK の人とじゃなきゃ嫌なの？私はこの子たちも可愛いと思うけど。
なるほどね。
Yeah, Final
だとしたら俺たちって
and Zhao.
運命の出会いだったのか。
Who? Zhao from where?
それってどういうこと？
まさかもしかしてあなたたちって？
まあ大きな声じゃ言わねえけど RK の中でもちょっと知られてるもんでね俺ら。
Oh, that's Zhao.
少なくとも俺らなくしては今の RK にはなってないよな。
I did not know that.
俺もここまででかくなるとは思ってなかったさ。
That actually kind of the hot one. Yeah, that actually kind of I can kind of see that. I did not know that actually. Prompto. The one that I'm thinking about is Iggy. I don't know why, but Prompto. I remember Prompto. Prompto ended up being the one that I kind of had a guy crush on the most, to be honest. I really thought I would hate him and kind of envy him, but I actually ended up kind of liking and loving the guy. I really liked Prompto. He was the one that like I felt like I could actually. They literally sound the same. I never heard I never heard any Yakuza in English apart from the very first one that with the hilariously bad English dub, the one that Mark Hamill was in and he doesn't even remember. But yeah, no, I really loved Prompto. I think he was like a brother that wish I could have like hung around with. Gladiolus was pretty cool too. He was like that bud that I would love to have at the gym with me, you know. To be arcade. All I have to do is ask them about Shinya Kawai. Why were they looking for?
カムロ町って今みんな RK が仕切ってるんでしょ。
まあね、ヤクザが幅利かす時代は終わったからよ。もう仁義とか極道の伝説とかも通用しね。これからはいかにルールのねアンダーグラウンドで戦えるかがものよ。
壮絶な世界、かっこいい。
そういえばこの間 RK の人たちで誰か探してたみたいだけど、何年か前に姿を消したとかっていう。
Who may or may not have been bullying. He's also the same voice actor as Akechi from Persona. Really? I didn't know that. Pancakes? Pancakes was voiced by him? I also listened to that in Japanese too. Akechi. If I remember correctly. Yep, Goro Akechi. Yep, that motherfucker. That to be honest, I cannot say Robbie Damon. Yeah, okay, I did not know that. To be honest, as much as I hated the guy, I felt kind of bad for him too, actually.
さすがお兄さんたちは情報通なのね。
5年前にある日突然姿を消したってやつだ。カムロ町じゃ珍しくもねえ話だけどね。
何それ面白そう。結局その人は見つかったの？
いや、さすがにダメだった。そいつは河合って男で、この町じゃ毒にも薬にもならねえ。
It was Kawai. His name was Kawai.
ある晩昔の知り合いらしいのに囲まれてたんだってさ。
Let's see. He's the protagonist in Xenoblade X. What the X? All my favorite games. Shout out to Robbie Damon. Okay, shout out to Robbie Damon. You rock, bro. You're Pila's favorite voice actor. I wish I could do some acting like that, man. Seriously.
奴は姿を消したままだ。
それってつまりどういうこと？
どっかよそで殺されたんだよ。河合が生きてりゃ町に戻ってきて。
Wait. Let's go back a bit. Hold on. No, it didn't work out. No surprise. He was just small time. Full name call. So, was he got confronted by some old acquaintances one night? Probably some trouble in another city in the past. After some arguing back and forth, I ended up getting shoved into a van. Been missing ever since then. What do you think that means? That someone that he killed somewhere, he got killed somewhere else. If he was still alive back by now, hadn't even collected the last check. Oh, so it is your favorite of all time. Shout out to Robbie Diamond then. Damon, excuse me. Robbie Diamond. That sounds like a porn star name. Please, so I apologize.
その河合の昔の知り合いたちって誰だったの？
さあね、10人近くいたみたいだ。見た目は堅気の若いやつらで、女も混じってたんだと。でももう5年も前のことだからな。
A group of civilians shoved Kawai into the van. Then they were old acquaintances. Could they have been classmates from Kurokawa Academy? No, I'm just rushing to conclusions.
その目撃談があるということは、誰か河合信也が。
Notice how she's practically stopped the facade of her being like this cute girl wanting to get partying, and now she suddenly went into interrogator mode. Her attorney interrogator mode. Hey Zig, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yep, Pancakes. That's right. Pancakes was voiced by Robbie Damon. That's right. Yeah, Zig knows a lot about him too. So yeah. Now taking an hour lunch break. That's all good, dude. This is gonna be like another 2-hour stream, unfortunately, unless I can get more followers and all that. I'm just trying to keep it a thing where I'm trying to stream from 12 to 2. It looks like. Besides, I have a meeting after this, so stupid.
そう、見てたのは 河合が働いてたガールズバーの子だ。まあ俺らはその子に話を聞いたってやつからまた聞きしただけだけど。
そのお店の場所は？
カムロ町で5年も前のガールズバーだぜ。もうどこにあったか
There's some bar in Kamurocho.
その
See
間
that,
に
huh?
何百軒も潰れちゃ新しくでき
Or
た
somewhere in the Champion District.
じゃあそもそも誰が今になって
No, notice how he's unconscious of the things she's saying. I may be attracted to this woman and all that. I may be turned on, but bro, even I'm unaware of her words that she's.
河合を探そうとしたんです。RK はその誰かから人探しを依頼されたわけですよね。
そいつはもうちょい上に聞かなきゃわかんないんだけどさ。
Dude, they're like giving all the information to her.
それよりちょっと待った。こっちからも一つ聞いていい？
はい。
さっき沙織ちゃん、可愛いシーンやって言ってたけど、なんであいつのフルネーム知ってんの？俺ら。
Okay, this guy got it. Yes, Ziggy, they did the thing again. They did the thing again where we can actually dress her up and everything like in the first game. And yes, yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah, she looks amazing, doesn't she? Guess who did it? Guess who chose all the outfit for her and all that? Just guess the. I can only give you one hint though. Most handsome guy that has the best taste in the whole world, especially when it comes to respects and loves them. Just giving you that one hint, you know. Giving that one
言わ
hint.
なかったはずだけど。
なんだと？
もしかして最初から河合のことを聞きたくて俺ら。
Look here, motherfucker.
何者？
何をするんです？
その手を離して。
誰なんだ？
Bro, put me in this game. Put me in this game right now. I'm ready to kick some ass right now. I'm ready to kick some ass. I'm gonna kick this motherfucker's ass right now. Put me in the game. Put me in the game. They starting to suspect me. This isn't good. What should I call myself? Damn, dude, I can't stop looking at her legs now. I want to be a girl. Okay, so, what happens? What would she do? What would she do in a situation like this? What would she do? Yeah, so here's the crazy thing, and allow me to say this. What's the one thing that would scare a criminal more than the cops or anything like that? I didn't mean to choose that, actually. What the fudge? I would say it's the attorney. So, honestly, I'm going to see what happens with... Who's that?
源田法律事務所の弁護士で白崎沙織と言います。速やかにこの手を離しなさい。
あ？弁護士だったらなんだっつうんだ。そんなに偉えのかよ。
話さないとあなたにとって面倒なことになりますよ。
そんな男たぶらかすような格好して言うよね、沙織ちゃん。
ああ。ざけんじゃねえぞ姉ちゃん。
沙織ちゃん。
あれ？
Yeah, my boy! It's my boy! I can't remember your name, but dude, it's my boy. Higashi-san. A boy! Yeah!
たく、たちの悪いチンピラが増えたもんだ。
My boy, Higashi-san.
でなんていらねえ。この街歩くときは気をつけな。
This motherfucker.
美人。
Right?
ありがとうございます、東さん。
Oh my
だ
god.
から礼なんて。なん
I got the joke. I got the joke of the scene. This is great. Yep. He didn't recognize.
源田法律事務所の。
Yep. He's gonna be like, what? Saori-chan. Just like Zig. He's gonna be like, what? That's Saori. What's going on? What happened? Yeah. Yeah. See, that's Zig's reaction. That is Zig's reaction right there.
これは気がつきませんで。白崎先生。しかしすげえっすね。
Zig, that was legit your reaction when he walked in the room. Is that Saori? Yeah, that was exactly you. I only ever hit a stranger once. Defense of someone else. Oh, of course. Of course. Why wouldn't you?
見違えましたよ。
If If it was me, I wouldn't just hit him, dude. I'd probably like tackle him and just unleash all
ありが
hell.
とうございました、東さん。
She's just
私はともかく
perfect.
マリさんを危ない目に遭わせるところでした。本当に助かりました。
Got it.
若くて強くてかっこいい。私タイプかも。
さっきの奴らは RK ですね。最近街中で調
Oh,
子
guys, no, that's true. Oh, guys, yeah. If you attack another person, you're just flagged for. It's true. It's true. You know. Not too many politicians and leaders really agree with that, but I guess they love criminals too, so I get it. So if I was a social, I'd be saying the same thing too. So I'd be acting the same way too. So you know, Toru Higashi-san, former Mitsugane family member of the Tojo clan. He's like a brother to Kaito-san and knows Yagami-san too. He runs his arcade full time now, but apparently still keeps up with the Yakuza fashion trend. I mean, hey, look, I would find a hobby that I love, but if I could be a monster to make sure no one fucks around with anyone that I care about, I'll do it. So I kind of like how Higashi's doing it. He's going for something that's nerdy, that's kind of chill. No one makes any trouble, but anyone gives any trouble, he doesn't fuck around. He'll act like Robert De Niro in Casino. We don't fuck around in this place, okay?
よかったら安全なとこまでお送りしますよ。いや何？俺も最近は暇してるもんだ。
あら、そうなんですか。ちょうどいいですね。暇な者同士、今夜は楽しく過ごしません？
あ、じゃあその前に八神さんに電話を入れさせてください。
So we were right that it was Kawhi. It was Kawhi the whole time through. He and Kawhi was a bully 13 years ago. He vanished from Kamurocho and he was abducted by a group of men. Seems like they were all people he knew. It's possible that they were his classmates from Kodokawa
八
Camp.
神の野郎、何してんですかね。白崎先生の電話には
No, you pick up in one ring!
通行類内に出ろ。
You don't even pick up in one ring. If before it rings, you answer the phone.
出ません。おかしいですね。もう一度かけてみます。
Oh, is that it for me and her? Aww.
ああ、でもこうしてみると最近似たような話を聞いたよな。今度の河合も三越柴と同じ過去にいじめ加害者だったやつだ。それが二人とも殺された？
どうでしょう。カムロ町では何らかのトラブルで姿を消す人が少なくありません。理由はだいたい金か女か。河合もそんなケースの一人なのでは。
確かにね。
It was him.
河合の件はこちらでもう少し調べてみます。RK が聞き回ったおかげで町の情報もまだホットなはずですから。
ああ、よろしく。
Now I guess I wait for Sawa Sensei. Still a lot of time before the faculty meeting ends. Ah, it's a message from Alasawa. Yagami-san, one of the underclassmen wants to talk to you. Could you come to the club room again for after class if it's not too much trouble? No problem. Wants to talk about the lower classmen. I've got time. I might as well go. Oh yeah, there might be some new jobs in Tsukumo's office too. I still a bit before the faculty meeting ends. I should kill time elsewhere. Teaser 1 literally shows what I did to someone. Oh, did you really? Did you actually? I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess that it's the combat scene where Daito gets like a hammer and beats the shit out of that one guy on the wall and all that. God, I'm hungry now, dude. Got a meeting, I'm hungry, don't want to eat, trying to lose weight, want to look good for the ladies, want to get a job, want to make money, want to write, want to act, want to stream, want to do all this shit, and nothing is coming to fruition. It's starting to fucking piss me off. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, we're going to give this controller its last rites, and I think we're going to call this, and we're going to get Big Boy. Very unfortunate because I actually liked that controller. I sent the GIF on Discord. Give me a moment. Social Lounge, I'm assuming? Oh, goddamn. You did that. Pretty smart, too. So, Daidoji everywhere. Okay, I gotta look that up now. I gotta look that up. Your Daidoji one right here. So, by the way, I apologize, guys, if I'm not really active on the whole Discord call. I want to be a part of it, guys. It's just that I've been really busy and really stressed out with a lot of work. So please forgive me. I do want to be a part of it. Just been really stupid. Check this out. This, let me make this full screen. Let me show you the previous. This one is my old Xbox controller that I use for this on PC and all that. Unfortunately, it's kind of worn out. So, yeah. And that one because the forward function doesn't really work. That's right. This one is the new one. Notice that it's got like some of the stuff you can put in here. It's got even like these little triggers that you can attach to the back right here. So that way you can have comes with this adapter, so that way you can put in there, so that way you can activate these triggers, so that way you can activate external buttons. And it also comes with 2 extra analogs and a covering in case you want to actually change the look of it or the appeal. I bought this over in Kuwait actually when I was still in the military, believe it or not. I needed a game controller to help me out, so this will be our next game controller. I was kind of worried about this one because I was really nervous that I would be using up the left button too much, because at the time I was playing Elden Ring, and the thing is with my class, I was using a class where I was dual wielding blades. I became like a bleeding rogue assassin in that game. And the problem is that even though you can use the right button, or R1 if you will, for your character to do quick strikes and all that, L1 is the left button is the combo maker for all the strikes. So whenever I was playing Elden Ring, which was quite a lot, it took me 40 days to take down Milena Blade of Mikola. It took me 4 days solo, mind you, just right before or around the same time when Let Me Solo Her became a thing. I took her down by myself. No Ash, no spells. The only thing I had was like the Shadow Step ability. I'm not a magic guy, but that was the one thing that I could use to go against her. By the way, the enemies in that game are kind of bullshitty, because I have my problems with that game was that my problem with the game was that they became kind of too bullshitty of well, just the boss fights were so bullshit-ish. And I did not like the way how they did Milena's fucking swan. And she gets a fucking heal every time you hit her, dude. It started to really piss me off. So that was the one boss where I only used solo, lead, and that one Shadow Step thing. It really drove me nuts, dude. So, you know, it was annoying, so. I need to play the damn Stranger Than Heaven demo already. That's what I would like to play until... I wouldn't mind playing it. I am still sticking with my guns and saying, though, that I don't think I'll be getting a copy of it. Just digging way too much into the whole rabbit hole for me is just way too much. I need Kingdom 4 Hearts release date. Kingdom Hearts 4, I think I'll probably be playing that one before Stranger Than Heaven. And Xenoblade Genesis, the only games I'm looking forward to. Hey, you know. I kind of wish I could share in your guys' optimism with it, because like I'm just too saturated and too cynical with the way how these industries work nowadays. Yagami-san, thank you for coming.
Amasawa.
Hey, Amasawa-san. What is that you wanted to ask me, sweetie? Well, it's a rather long story. Is this a good time? Let's hear what she has to say. Once you start the side case... What? Oh, Persona 4, Persona 6, P4R. Wait, is Persona 4 a remake or remastered the same way what they're going to do with, Didn't they do that already, though? Hold on. Wait. Let's calm the fudge down. I'm sorry. What? Let's see, I got Persona 3 Portable. I got 4 Golden, Royal, Strikers. I still haven't played Strikers, actually. Give me a moment. I should be playing this. Here I am, doing this all over again. Persona 4 Revival. That's the one with the new... Then there's Persona 3 Reload. I know one of these... Persona 5 Tactica... What the actual fudge? They're just really... Persona 4 Ultimix. They're getting like so many of these. I'm just going to put these on my wish list. Oh, wait, it's already on there. So, from what I understand, some of these are just remakes, but they're with the newer engines, the same way how... They're essentially kind of like the Kiwami versions of Persona and all that. So I got Persona 3 Portable, which I'm assuming that's the old engine. Persona 5 Strikers, which is the Dynasty Warriors. Persona 4 Golden, which is practically the remake or the porting of Persona 4. Persona 5 Royal, which we played from PlayStation 5. Good game, by the way. I don't know what... Ultimix is the 2D action fighter. I see. Tactica is the strategy JRPG. That's also on my wish list as well. God, dude, so many games and very little time and money. Starting to piss me off. I will help. Yeah, sure thing. After all, I'm in the MRC's outside of council. Thank you so much. So, this is about my classmate. Actually, I should get to him right now. Right back. I should get to him right now. Oh yeah, the remaster of Persona 4 was actually a What? This is the 3rd time they made Persona 4. What the Okay, do you see why I'm kind of getting sick and tired of seeing either remakes or sequels and all that, dude? It's just starting to piss me off because stick with one game that's canon and let me go for it. I am not taking I'm not taking the whatchamacallit, the remake of Resident Evil as the true canon either, dude. Okay, it's OG and that's it. I'm just really sick and tired of it. I can't keep up with this shit. Okay? Games are too expensive. I'm 34 fucking years old. I want to play them, but I got very little time. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to start writing. I'm trying to publish books. I'm trying to publish articles, and I just got no time for this. It gets so fucking really annoying for me. Hold on. They made 3. They remade 3. Yeah, this is the 3rd time they made Persona. Oh yeah, they remastered Persona 4 was actually a remake. They had to remake it with a new engine. Right, I remember that. Persona 4 Kiwami. Right. Don't forget Dancing All Night. Persona 4 Revival is actually phenomenal. There's even a gameplay coming soon. I'm sure. I'm just kind of if it's just gonna be way too saturated with it, it's just like I feel like it's gonna be way too much for me that I'm gonna be very passive about it, you know. Nice to meet you. I'm Hisayoshi Shimada, a 2nd year. I'm Yagami, the MRC's advisor. Nice to meet you. I'm not saying they're gonna be bad, but like, dude, there's just way too much. Way too much. You know? So what exactly do you need help with? Yagami-san, do you believe in things like curses? Kind of. We'll have all the stuff from Golden, by the way. Will it have the same spirits, though? Don't worry, Dark. This should be the last time they remake 4. Because here's the thing. Whenever people say remake, remaster, or reimagine, I'm automatically going to assume there's going to be some elements that made the previous pretty good, and they're going to water it down or dilute it with something that's going to be a bit more palatable for the masses and all that. And that's why I get very cynical and very annoyed. I would much prefer to go to the original vision of what they actually did, because sometimes there's actual gold there. Some people are mad at the new art style. I have not seen it. I got no opinion on that, so. But I guess I can kind of understand, because I know some people were not really happy with the style of. Let me give you an example. Resident Evil 3. I did not like the new look for Jill. I feel like they bastardized her vision and her personality with Resident Evil 3. And besides, the game was just a terrible remake. I'm sorry, what? Just a preface. This case is going to sound either mysterious or ridiculous, depending on your answer. I know it's going to sound crazy, but please, you have to believe me. I hope to God this bloody left button isn't gonna. I mean, just tell me what's going on first. Then we'll see how it. all the crazy things I've heard. Curse of a Almasawa family heirloom? Let's ask about the case report. None of the old voice casts are in the game because it's all Sega VAs now. Can't. This is me being outside the industry and all that, but can't Sega just hire those voice actors originally and say, "Hey, welcome to the Sega family. Here we go." I don't even want to hear a corporation telling me that. By the way, it's all a family. We're like a family in it. It's all like a big family. I don't want to hear that. It's corporate bullshit. Actually, playing the OG Persona 3 on the PS2 was rough. Really? So I guess you're telling me that the remake for Persona 3 would actually be worth my while rather than playing the original one. You can only control your MC, and your allies make their own decisions. And I'm assuming that because of that, the AI was not that good then, right? Kind of like Wild Arms 3. Yu Narukami's English VA is young Arakawa-san. Really interesting. I believe they're going to use him. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he's going to be an asset, of course. About the case, of course. Would you mind starting us off, Shimada-kun? So, it's about the lucky cat I have at home. A lucky cat. You mean the one of those statues of the cat waving its paw and you pet it? Or like an actual cat? The former. Yes, they're said to bring good fortune, so you can spot them in all sorts of businesses. I need to find those. I need to go to a Japanese business and actually buy one. There are quite a few kinds. Most of them are said to bring good luck, but black lucky cats are supposed to ward off bad luck in particular. I need both of those then. Patriarch Arakawa. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Oh, the old man. Oh, okay, so not young Arakawa. We're right. Yeah, the one that I like his style in and all that. With the hat, the fedora. Didn't know they get that specific. That makes sense though. The thing is, my lucky cat doesn't do that. It doesn't bring money or good luck. It just attracts tragedies. I really want to play this now. Tragedies. You know, I'm one of those guys that will hear about the superstitious and the supernatural and all that and want to believe that and will never take it off the table. But no freaking wonder. I mean, look at that, dude. That thing looks cursed. Look how dirty and ruinous it looked like. Perhaps you should, like, take care of it or something that brings good luck or some love. Pretty old. My dad bought it from an antique dealer friend of his. Usually they're really expensive, especially in pre-war ones like this. Really? I kind of feel bad for it. Maybe it's had a rough life. Yeah, one of your allies who should be your healer help you using charm on an enemy. Okay, maybe if it's gonna be that breaking, maybe it's probably best to, like, when you make remakes like that or remasters, that makes a lot of sense. Like when they made the remaster for Majora's Mask and I think Ocarina of Time for the 3DS, they perfected the aiming for Link. I remember playing that on here, and oh my god, dude, the aiming for that, for the N64, was absolutely, like, painful. Painful. That's in the auto mode. I think you can still control everyone. Really? Okay. Okay. So, as long as they have that ability where you can take it on and off, that's what counts, you know. But my dad's friend warned him of the time. This cat brings more bad luck than good. Why hold on to it, then? Eesh. So, why'd your dad buy the thing if it's supposed to be cursed? Thank you very much. That's the question I had. He collects all sorts of rarities, especially the stuff with interesting stories. He goes nuts for them. Sounds like an interesting guy. But yeah, a lucky cat that brings more bad luck than good. I admit, that's an intriguing hook. And Yagami-san, the curse, or whatever it is, evidence is starting to pile up, making it seem real. Excuse me, but you were the one that was telling me earlier that you're very skeptical of the supernatural, and you're saying that everything is based off of logical facts. Now you're going to be telling me that there's actual evidence of some strange phenomenon that's taking place that cannot be comprehensively explained? What is going on? Yeah, you know you can control your allies in the region. Okay, well, that's at least good. Ever since acquiring the statue, Shimadas have been going through one ordeal after another. Like what? The unlucky cat. like some pretty scary stuff. My dad got a really high fever all of a sudden and was touch and go for a bit. Our house caught fire too. What the fudge? Wow. Potential arson and serious illness? You weren't kidding. That's scary stuff. My grades keep slipping ever since Dad bought the thing. I never dropped below 10th place before this. Could this be a psychological thing? How do you not know that because you're thinking this, it becomes like a... This is me, by the way, a very skeptical guy who wants to be given evidence and not quite optimistic. This is me saying this, but how do you not know this is all psychological? I don't care about the new Final Fantasy remake. Like I said, I don't care. I'll probably buy it, but I'm gonna get it for like a very good price. At this rate, it's just not worth it for my time, you know. Is that really a statue's fault, though? Yeah, exactly. Is it psychological? Well, you sure can't blame me for the ghosts. One woke up my dad in the middle of the night, saying right next to his bed. A ghost did? He was dressed like an old-timey soldier and totally pale. He just stood there like he was at attention. But he kept moaning, "Give me back my cat." And my dad thought he was dreaming, so he rolled over and went back to sleep. So was it just a dream?
Yeah.
I don't know, but the next day, that's when he started feeling awful. When did this stop becoming a mystery and this become like a gothic novel all of a sudden? That's fair, I'm still stuck in part 1. I will get through it at some point, just not quite yet. It's like he's been cursed or something. See, well, that would be puzzling. Was just a string. My dad's still not out of the woods now that he's healthy either. He almost got run over by a car a couple days ago. It's still going on? This doesn't really sound like a coincidence anymore, but I don't know what it could be. See, this is kind of fascinating because this feels like the microcosms of the universe is upset and caused these tragedies that affect our world. I'm currently writing a book of Sicario. I'm currently reading a paper on the movie Sicario that kind of explains how that movie is subtly supernatural and not at all like what we thought as being purely material and understanding and all that. And I actually make some brief mention over that and how that sort of phenomena we have always seen throughout history, even in literature. Hell, even up to our pop culture, we see that. All like Evangelion, excellent example of that. You know, Dark Help. There's a ghost lady in a white dress. Donuts. Tell her to stop. Get some bloody, holy water and just say the power of Christ compel you. And just super soak that bitch, you know. But I don't know what it could be. Still going on. This really sounds like a coincidence anymore, but I don't know what it could be. At this point, it's probably safe to consider further misfortune inevitable. That may help us determine the cause before irreversible damage is done. I'm telling you, it's the cat. This is kind of like the who's the one, the doll again? The doll from The Conjuring. Annabelle. It's like that. It really reminds me of that, actually. You guys hear about that story? Pretty spooky. Here's a question. If you're also creeped out by it, why don't you just throw it away? They did, but it keeps coming back. That's going to be the answer. Let's see. Am I right or am I right? If it's my dad, he refused to get rid of it. Never mind. Okay. He says the previous owner was this famous author who met his demise because of the statue. So the statue was cursed even back then? Yeah. My dad said the guy died when he hit his head on it. Oof. That is quite the story. Apparently, his whole fan base is obsessed with the statue. That's why it's considered really valuable despite the curse. That's like James Dean Little Bastard's Car and all that, dude. Who's the author, by the way? Well, Tana Amasawa. Wait a minute. Her name's Awasawa. Bro, okay, I was about to kind of freak out because He said it's Kitana Amasawa, and I realized her name was up there's like, she's Amasawa. And then he was a mystery novelist and my grandfather. I didn't read that out loud. That's why I'm kind of like, whoa. God, remember when they lost Annabelle with moving? And fucking bro, and it fucking came back.
Eh?
What? Your grandfather? Oh, and you said hitting his head on the statue? Tell me more about Kitan. So, this was the actual cat that you know? Well, only if this is truly exact same statue my grandfather owned. So you don't know if this is actually the same one? Well, my grandfather has been missing ever since he... My grandfather's... Oh, her cat. My grandfather's has been missing ever since he passed away. About 7 years now. Shortly after he died, my grandmother pawned it off. He really thought it was rather creepy. That's what I'm saying. That cat looks cursed. I see. Can you tell from the pictures if it's the same one as your grandfather's? It's hard to tell if from the photo. This was also 7 years ago. See, but I do remember that the cat was cursed even back then. My grandfather was somewhat of a rarities collector himself. Of course, he jumped at the chance of owning the one-of-a-kind unlucky cat. Hanamasawa was famous for somewhat bizarre tales of mystery. I can definitely imagine him wanting a statue like it. My grandfather was quite taken with it. Bragged about it for quite a while when I was little. But I'm sure he never imagined his life ending because of his unlucky cat. That's kind of creepy. I tried to curse him. Diarrhea. Oh, good lord. I would hate that. I would hate that. A lucky cat took the life of Amasawa's grandfather 7 years ago. Now it's back, wreaking havoc for another family. Yagami-san, I'm not one to believe the supernatural. Okay, so at least it affected someone else. Oh no. I try not to touch curses and all that, but you know, Montezuma's revenge. Maybe I can't aim. I try. Look, I just don't. I don't fuck with witchcraft and all that, alright? I got Jesus here and I don't want to fuck with it. All mysteries must be approached rationally, no matter how unusually they present themselves. That's why I firmly believe, because logic always found at the true core of any mystery. That's what I firmly believe, because logic is always found at the true core of any mystery. I agree. But that's also why my grandfather's unexplained death has stuck with me past 7 years. I assume the police ruled it out as accidental, right? Of course they did. If that's the case, it kind of sounds pretty explained. No, actually. On the night my grandfather passed away, I also experienced a strange event. One that has no rational explanation and could be considered a supernatural phenomenon. Really, what happened? He doesn't want to say it. It'd work, but not on my target. Right. Misfired, I get that. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how to explain it. Let's just focus on finding out if this is actually the same cat or not first. Sure, we can do that. Rare for Amasawa to not have the words. But this could be the actual statue that took grandfather's life. I can see why it'd be good to talk about. Yagami-san, I'm getting to the bottom of this case one way or another. Well, yeah, it's like a way of finding reconciliation, finding closure, putting her grandfather's soul to rest, I suppose. If something's causing all these tragedies around this cat, there's a good chance more will occur. I don't want anything as awful as what happened to my grandfather to happen to anyone else in the family. Makes sense to me. After all, you're all about preventing incidents before they take place. Right. And not only that, this case is personal. See? Amasawa. So, Yagami-san, would you please help me get to the bottom of this? Yeah, of course. The MRC's advisors got your back. Thank you so much. Well, start with the investigation. First things first, I'd like to see the statue in person. Good idea. Malakun, do you think your father would mind showing? Wait, he only showed us a picture? Oh, yeah. I bet he'd be over the moon to have one of Kitana Masawa's descendants statues. Real deal. This reminds me of a story that I'm writing. Actually, I'm writing an urban fantasy. It takes place in Japan, and I really got to get back to that book, dude. I haven't touched that book in close to a decade now. I'll give him a call now. I got to get back to that. He says, yeah, he'd love to meet you guys, in fact. Good to hear. Where should we meet him? I asked him to meet us at the cafe near the station. Plage. It'll be faster than getting him to sign at the school's reception and everything. That okay? Yes, that's fine. I would have felt bad asking him to come all the way here. Hey. Well, I'll make my way to the cafe now. Let's meet out in front. Okay. We got an hour and 30 minutes. I'm actually going to probably add in an extra 30 minutes just to make it 2 hours and 30 minutes just because I feel like we didn't do that much. I felt like I was bitching too much at the beginning with Pila and all that about my article. So sorry about that, Pila, by the way. So we're going to probably give it an extra 30 minutes. My meeting can definitely wait. I mean, it can't wait, but I will give it some time. So I told you about my friend burning his leg. What? Isn't this the same friend that you said that he fucking survived a fall and he's like a tough guy that really like will not let anything down? Good lord. Is that the same friend? See you soon, Yagami-san. They want to amputate his... God damn it! That's gotta fucking... Sorry to hear that. That's him. Oh. Dude. They want him to amputate his foot, dude. Bloody crazy. Well, I mean, how bad is his leg? Like, did he have like really terrible like what's the word? Third degree burns or something like that? Like, it was that serious? But he's healing somehow. I'm telling you, some people are blessed with that, man. They sometimes just you'd be surprised how people can survive almost like ridiculously horrible accidents and tragedies. If you read the Gulag Archipelago, like, you will see how tough people can be. It's almost miraculous. Huh? Where's the representatives? Isn't she here? I nearly lost my arm as a kid. You people are so incredible. There's a reason why I kind of tease but kind of like admire you Polish folks. Like, you guys, like, there's a reason why I kind of tease you guys and say, like, you guys are like witchers. You guys can like survive like a lot of crazy things. You guys are like such durable, tough other muckers. Like, you guys don't let shit get in the way with your life. Boiling water spilled on me. Good Lord Almighty. Hila, you don't have to show off how badass you are. And all that. Good Lord. Like in all earnestness, it's so crazy how I hear some people from all around the world like endure such crazy things like that, and good Lord. I'm not saying that Americans can't do the same thing, because we definitely can, but to me, it's just kind of amazing how much the human body can endure such craziness like that. Okay, so I guess we're going to Plage since we got this whole thing going on. Just be careful with you, for God's sake. I don't want anything bad to happen to any of you guys.
普段から尾行されるんですか？
まあ仕事だからな。
ターゲットに気づかれないコツは何でしょう？私は気づかれちゃうことが多いんです。
いや、なんでただの高校生が尾行する機会があるんだよ。
事件の匂いを嗅ぎつけるとつい。
相手がどんなやつかわからないし危険だろう。
いや、しかし事件が発生する前に防げれば御の字ですし。
いや、お前が事件に巻き込まれるぞ。
その視点はなかったです。一緒に行きます。
なんだこの絵は。
Oh, there we go. So I was supposed to do some.
ここだな。これが意味するのは。
Huh? Oh. Pointing downward. I need the drone. Give me a moment. What? Can't I use the drone? Why can't I use the drone? How do I get that? How do I get that? I need the drone, don't I? Or can I jump here? There's no way. I can't jump. There we go. The skill Verge of Death Ardent Crane has been unlocked. Learn. Oh, nice. But it does work. You know, humans are classified as true beasts scientific. Oh yeah, I believe it. If we need to, we can survive anything. It's true. This might be useful. We are definitely apex predators. So absolutely, that makes a lot of sense to me. Absolutely. Oh, I can't. Oh, I cannot. Hold up. Sorry, give me a moment. I gotta beat my older cousin here. Give me a moment. Oh, and watch it. There we go. Gotcha. Here we go. Any more? Oh, what the fudge? Gotcha. Got him. Adrenaline can make you do some inhuman stuff. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh. Like that story of mom lifting a car to save her kid. Like my anger after another friend died. 9 people couldn't keep me from being some. I believe it. I sincerely believe that. Oh, here we go. Some drunk guy. The kappa. Fashion. Okay. We got some on there, but we're going over to Plage though. Plage. I know. Oh, there it is. So we cannot use the hover bike, obviously, because she cannot get on with it. Come on. All placental mammals are your Eutheria actually means true beast. All placental mammals are Eutherian. I've never heard of that term. I gotta probably look that up now. It's right here. Yeah, I never heard that word before. Urethra. Isn't that comes from Latin? Yeah, no, it sounds like it. Eutherian. Okay, I was thinking of the word urethra. That's a different thing though. But yeah, Eutherian. I've never heard of that. Usually that word EU usually signifies that's a suffix of something kind of good, like eulogy. Eucalyptical and all that, something kind of good and all that. I believe even actually Tolkien used that word eucatastrophe, and it's meant to represent a catastrophe that's like a happy accident. So I wonder what the Therin comes from. Eutherian. It has to mean something like of the earth, or something like that. Therian. I can't remember. I feel like I've heard that suffix before. I just don't know where. True or real. Really? True or real? I know veritas in Latin is truth and all that. Area means true beast. Oh, okay. If that's the case, that's. Let me see here. Now you got me on a nerd spurg because I love languages. Suffix or hold up. U. So here we go. Prefix EU in Latin, U. What's a prefix, excuse me, derived from the ancient Greek word eu, well, good. So it comes from Greek, actually. It's not from a Latin suffix. In functions, the prefix combine mean well, good. Oh, and true. Yeah, there you go. Huh. I knew about well and good. I didn't know about the true part, actually. It comes from the Greek word eus, which is good, or eu, well. I'm learning ancient Greek right now. The corresponding Latin prefix, bene, which is well and good, right? Beneficent, a benefactor and all that. Opposite for Greek is dis. That's right, dystopia and all that. Bad, difficult. What about area? Class mammals. Mammals that give birth to live young. Okay, Therian, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, no, I believe it. I mean, we are at the top of the food chain, so it does not surprise me at all. I'm still shocked she ran through 9 people just to get 1 person. Yeah, I believe that.
にしても天沢のおじいさんが有名なミステリ作家だったとはな。
意外ですか？
いや、むしろ納得。この祖父にしてこの孫ありだな。
True.
そう言われると嬉しい。
By the way,
天沢キタンの孫として恥ずかしくない人間にならないと。
そのためにはやはりあまたの事件に関わり探偵としての勘を。
無駄に事件に首突っ込んで恥さらすとまずいんじゃない？天沢キタンの孫としてはさ。
我慢をすると好奇心がうずく。謎をかきつけると天沢キタンの血が騒ぐんです。
厄介なものを受け継いじまったな。
That's the first time we see that dialogue format, by the way. We haven't seen that since the previous game of Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon. Oh, the deadliest animals are human. Mosquitoes, ugh. Why mosquitoes exactly? Is it because they can spread diseases and all that shit? Hate bugs, by the way. Oh, Yagami-san. Amasawa-senpai. Ah, you're Kitana Amasawa-sensei's grandchild, right? He's so well dressed, too, for a guy that gets a lot of tragedies in life. Yes, nice to meet you. I'm Kyokos Amasawa.
Domo.
Shimada Mikio Shimada. Shimada Mikio Shimada. My son's told me about you. Thank you for being such a good senpai. I must say, I'm surprised seeing you for the first time. You definitely have Amasawa blood in you. You're like a heroine ripped straight from one of his old novels. I can already tell you're not just a nice face. You're smart as a whip, too, aren't you? Oh, really? Eh. He kind of looks like Yuna now that I think about it. It's her being like, like put off. She reminds me of Yuna from Final Fantasy. Disease, exactly, yeah. I hate bugs, man. Xenoblade also used terms from Greek and Latin. That doesn't surprise me. A lot of games, including Kingdom Hearts, they use a lot of Greek and Latin, a lot of Latin prefixes in their stuff to make up these really interesting all that. And what's really interesting is the more I learn about Old Greek, the more I see a lot of video game that take the influence from Greek. So it's really interesting. For instance, they use the character Kai, which looks like an X. They use that in Kingdom Hearts 3. No, it was in Birth by Sleep with Leonard Nimoy, where they talked about the Keyblade. They actually based it off the character of Kai. They said Key, which they pronounced it as Keyblade, because it's actually literally the symbol of Kai. And he even says it sometimes goes by the word of Kai, but Keyblade is the ultimate weapon or something like that. Ziggy, you probably remember that. But yeah, a lot of video games, they take that influence from Western stuff. And the funny thing is, as a Westerner, I take a lot of the influence from the East as well and try to put it in my literature as much as possible. So it's that beautiful exchange of cultures, East and West. Real name of Xenoblade, the original name of Xenoblade was Onado, beginning of the world. Watan, the late president, himself to honor the creator. Interesting. Huh. Xenoblade takes so fucking much from the Bible. Really? I'm telling you, there's that very beautiful collision and transference of cultures and ideas from one person to another. It's beautiful. That's what we call humanity. Come on, Dad, cut it out. Oh, my apologies. And who's this with you? I'm Takayuki Yagami, or as I like to call him, Taka. What was it? Takoyaki Yagami, if you understand what I'm saying. Outside counselor of the Mystery Research Club. I'm primarily a detective in Kamurocho. Oh ho, a genuine detective. This is just getting better. The seasoned private eye trawling the seedy underbelly of the city with his did he just use a Germanic word? Wunderking. A wunderkind. So here's a little bit of old English that I learned from that word, Wunderking. That's definitely Germanic. Wunderking. Wunder usually means someone that walks or that goes about. The modern word that we use is a wanderer. Kind is an interesting one because kind is usually supposed to represent like someone that's like a kid, you know. That's where we get the word kindergarten, because it's a little garden for the kids to learn in and all that. Kindergarten. So, Wunderkind. So it's like a wandering child with a teen sidekick and all that, which is kind of interesting. Actually, let me look that up. I don't want to give you guys fucking false information, but it's just Wunderkind. German fashion brand. Literally a wonder child. Not Wander Child? Or refers to a child prodigy. How the fuck? Wander. I'm giving you guys terrible information. I apologize. Wander. Old English. I could have sworn it was the same thing. Wandarian. Wunder. No, I got it wrong. Wandrian, which means to move about aimlessly. Rome. Wunder means wonder. I just missed it. I mistook the two words together. So, wow. Embarrassing. Sorry. Wunderbar. Right. Wonderful. The word Ionios. Ionios is the Greek version of the Bible. That does not surprise me. Literally, protagonists 3 are literally named after biblical Noah and Matthew. Interesting. You make me want to actually play Xenoblade now, Kila. I gotta play it now. A Wunderkind teen psychic. So I apologize. It's basically a wonder kid or a wonder child, a prodigy and all that. Teen psychic. Man, I already want to buy the whole series. I'm really sorry about my dad. Let's head inside, huh? What time is it? 1:48, approaching 2 hours. We'll be fine. Xenoblade 1 and 3 are phenomenal. They're only available on Nintendo, though, aren't they? Nintendo Switch, because I only have the Switch. I don't even have Switch 2. So for the mystery at hand, may we see the unlucky cat statue? Oh, look! The squirrel!
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Here. That thing looks so cursed, man. And kind of tragic. It's like a ruin. It's kind of sad because you would think at one point it looked like a really happy cat, but like after like a long time with life being so hard on it, dude, it becomes like the poem of Odysseus. Nintendo series. Okay, great. So I gotta buy it on Switch. Good stuff. I bought it to a taping of that TV appraisal show a few days ago. They couldn't determine whether it or not belong to Kitana Masawa, though. But if it turns out to be the real deal, it's supposed to be worth 2 million yen. Good lord. 2 million yen.
Yeah.
I mean, considering its legacy, it's basically the holy grail of its fan base. But still, 2 million, not billion, million. Golden Retriever, dark squirrel. Yeah, it is true. Squirrel. I'd be a dark retriever though, man. So squirrel, you know. Do you think you? Yeah, that was a good joke. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that joke. I should have done it. Do you think this? You could tell if it's actually your grandfather's Amasawa's? Please feel free to inspect it. In that case, allow me. Oh, the deep red stain. Knows about that? That looks like blood. Is that from when your grandfather? Oh. I have a monado. Send us a picture on Discord. No, it's. Oh, interesting. You know, sagas can't. Wait, so those are parallel universes in the same universe? It's from when I splashed ketchup on it when I was little. Ketchup? Yeah, I've been eating a hot dog in his study, and I got ketchup all over the room. Well, eating may be more accurate, more like... may not be accurate, more like swinging it around like a sword. I was really into the historical drama at the time. My grandfather and I watched it together. Sounds like you were quite a little hellion as a kid. But this stain, I don't know if anything, another word I rarely hear, hellion. These, you want to know what's kind of sad and kind of a blessing as well. Most of my words that I use, I think I get them from video games a lot. Video games sometimes do a good job in teaching you rather than fucking school does. Unruly, rowdy, or mischievous person. An evil person. The larva of a Dobson fly. Curse still faded. Hellion. Interesting. I rarely hear that word. But the stain, I don't know if it's anything else that could make it clear to me that this is my father or grandfather's statue. Whoa, I knew it! We can get $2 million for this? Seriously? Wow. Talk about the score of a lifetime. Sorry if this question comes across as a bit strange, but I must ask. Does this statue ever... That is creepy. Does this statue ever make noise? Maybe like a meow? Huh? Does my cat statue meow? What makes you ask? Well, the thing is, on the night my grandfather died, 7 years ago, I heard it. This cat, it meowed at me. Are you serious? Amasawa, is this the supernatural phenomenon you referred to before? You know, the thing that you don't quite believe in? Yes.
No.
Would you give us some more details? Sorry, I know this must be hard. No, I understand. We have to do it for the case. This is the first time I've seen Amasawa like this. Let's go with the more grounded, and then we'll move to the more interesting things. Shit. All of Xenosagas one is mentioned. I sent you a picture of my plushie holding the... Okay, thank you.
Amasawa.
You said your grandfather's death was ruled as an accident. Was there even a slight chance that it was actually a crime? The police came and checked the scene, but they said they couldn't find anything suspicious. Besides, it happened in a locked room. This reminds me of a Paul Auster novel that I read, and it was literally called Locked Room, and kind of reminds me of the character in that book was a writer as well. So very weird book, interesting but very weird. Very weird. If you're interested, it's in the New York trilogy. It's the last of the 3 books actually, and first book, City of Glass, was the one novel that inspired Hideo Kojima to make Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, by the way. That one, I would argue, is my favorite, but it's kind of frustrating to read, too. It's really bizarre. Besides, it happened in a locked room. Not only was the door to the study inaccessible, but the crescent locks on all windows were still secure. A locked room, death, and a cursed statue. This is sounding more and more like one of Kitana Amasawa's books. Give me a moment, guys. Oh no, it's fine. Actually. Yeah, no. I do remember that because that was the joke when I was whenever I was reading Adachi's lines out loud, I would be reading it I would be reading it in a Solid Snake's voice. But yeah, yep, that's right. Otsuka, I believe his name. It's the Japanese voice actor, Akio Otsuka. He's also going to be in Stranger Than Heaven, by the way. We saw his face in the yeah, in 7. That's right. We saw voice in the English voice of Solid Snake voices Hashiwagi, David Hayter. Yeah, that's right. He's going to be in Stranger Than Heaven. That's right. But he also did. But the joke was because Akio Tsuka did the voice in 7. The guys in the English department said, "Okay, you know, it's the same guy who did Solid Snake. We got to have Solid Snake do the voice for Adachi." But it doesn't at all sound at all like him. But whenever I did the voice, reading aloud his stuff, I did it in his voice as Solid Snake. There is a direct reference to Metal Gear Solid 4. Which one was that one? Dig, do you remember? What's a crescent lock? They're the most common kind of window lock in the homes. For a reason, they got the job done. I doubt the windows were a point of entry for anyone that night. Some locks that were here. A locked room, death and curse statue, sounding more like one of Kitagawa's books. Oh, okay. Since the police didn't see any signs of a break-in or even a struggle, they really had no recourse but to rule the death as an accident. That's like the most frustrating thing if you're a police officer and you have no way of actually ruling out a certain death when there's no evidence. Because remember what I said in my article. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Thank you, Uncle Denzo. Love you. God bless you. With the gun, we try to meet Aoki for the first. With the gun, when you try to meet Aoki for the first time, after finding out he. God. What gun? Try me with the gun. Send me the clip on Discord. I got maybe like it flew over my head. I'm not sure. I liked Metal Gear Solid 4. It just became kind of became quite the mess after the South American level. It just became quite the mess. So it's doubtful this was a burglary gone wrong. Afterwards, the unlucky cat creeped out the whole family enough to my grandmother that my grandmother pawned it off. Unsurprisingly, the family lost track of the statue after that. So I never expected to see it again like this. Statues now. So you're saying you definitely heard the meow of a cat on the night your grandfather died? Yes, I have no doubt. I believe it was around 1:30 in the morning. I woke up in the middle of the night to get a glass of water passed by my grandfather's study. That was when I heard a meowing sound come from the room. Did your grandparents have a pet cat? Or maybe it was a stray outside the window. No, they didn't have any cats. I definitely would have known if it was a stray, if a stray had gotten it. With Ranpo in the yard, no cats would have gotten by without him barking up a storm. And I distinctly remember the sound being loud enough to come from the room, not from the outside of the house. Creepy. What's even creepier is I can remember my grandfather telling me more than once. That cat cries, misfortune comes calling. What? I was given strict orders never to even approach the study if I ever heard a cat meowing in there. That's why, once I heard that cat, I ran back to my room and hid, terrified. Next day, my grandfather was... That must have been hard. If I had just been brave enough to go in the running, I could have... Maybe could have prevented my grandfather from dying. No. 70 years ago, you were only about 11, right? So don't blame yourself for being scared. Awful detective solve incidents before they even occur. I wonder if her grandfather's own incident had anything to do with Hamasawa taking that scene so seriously. Very spooky. Very spooky. Yeah, of course, Ziggy. Please take care. Later. Which one? Let's see here.
というか、民間の警備
Hold up. Well, I'll just share with everyone just to see if we're looking at with what I'm looking at.
会社がそんなもんなんで持ってんだ。
くそー、はめやがったな。まあええわ。バレてもうたならこのまま弾くだけ。
安全装置外れてね。
Oh, with the safety on. You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie. Right. Well, for me, okay. So, as a gun enthusiast, if I could, I'm not too familiar with that. Looks like a 1911, but this is going to be a Japanese gun, obviously. That's modeled after a 1911, so it functions differently. But that looks very similar. But if I had that, if I could disarm it, I would definitely get the barrel out. I would empty out the clip. Or the clip. I can't believe I said that. I apologize. I would empty out the well with the magazine, cock it back to have the bullet out, and then get the barrel out from the actual body and toss them all in separate ways. But yeah, no, that's definitely it. I did not realize that was a Metal Gear Solid 4 reference. And that makes a lot of sense. You haven't taken the safety off, rookie. I'm no rookie. I'm a 10-year vet. That's right. That's right. Safety on the rookie. I didn't realize that was a Metal Gear reference. That's actually pretty good. I didn't realize that. So thanks for sharing that, Pila. You know me, I'm a huge Metal Gear fan. I cannot tell you how much Mr. Kojima's Metal Gear Solid series influenced. And man, I did not realize that. That's cool. Okay, we're at 2:01 here in California. Nearly 2 hours in. I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep going and stop until 30 more minutes. So I'm going to give you guys at least 2 hours and 30 minutes today. So that way we at least get 2 hours and some. I only played 3. Please go back and play the others. I'm dead serious. Even if the controls feel wonky and all that, they're good. They just please go back and play it. They're legendary for a reason. Okay. 3 is the everyone's popular favorite. Is the most popular one and everyone loves it. But for me, 2 is my favorite. I love 2. 2 is just, oh, it's perfect. If 3 is the one that hits you with the feels, then 2, if 3 is the one that hits you with the feels, then 2 is the one that hits you with the fear. Like, it really gets into the very profound. 3 is for the feels, 2 is for the profound. The games are locked to 50 FPS on PS2. Yeah, true. I still would play them anyways, even with 60 frames, unless your monitor will not be able to accept that with old games like that. Mason, thank you for going out of your way to helping us today. Oh no, it's my pleasure. You find any clues? Maybe even a lead now? Unfortunately, I'm not so sure. Look out! What the fuck was that? Did you hear that noise? Which version is only 30 FPS? You misunderstood. It's the original to the new ports. Oh yeah, of course. No. I figured, yeah. And when you put it that way, with it's only 30 FPS, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. And yes, the originals are always going to be superior. Which is again why I'm not really impressed with the newer stuff. They're garbage. What the? Just emulate, just emulate the game and all that. You'll be able to do it however you want. So you know. Ah, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I guess it wasn't secure all the way. Was that the unlucky cat? Wait, Dad, please. What is it going to take for you to get rid of the statue? Even I'm starting to get freaked out by this. Now the Colossus is running at what the fuck? That's no, unacceptable. 12 frames per second for that? No. Here's the thing. I know it's a fantastic game. I've never played it though. Guess what's going to be on my to-do list to play? That one. I want to play it. Well, we should get home. Thanks again for today. I'm glad to play it at some point. What is that camera angle? Actually, sir? Yes? Would you mind leaving the statue with us for a while? What? Leave it with you? Yes, till we debunk the curse. He's gonna end up trying to destroy it, I bet. Aren't you worried this curse maybe is starting to look really pretty real deal to me? My grandfather once said, curses only blight their belief. Did he now? Yes. He also said, you must never succumb to the marvel of a mystery. You must keep your wits about you. Agreed. I completely agree. It almost feels wrong to play it in 60 or even 30. I hear you. Again, you know, there's no other options. Despite my age, he imparted this philosophy of mystery solving to me for his death. And I hold the truth here with me in the highest regard. As Kitana Masawa's grandchild, I cannot back down to these strange events and turn away from the genuine mystery. I refuse to believe this curse. Therefore, it will have no effect on my pursuit of truth. But still, not only that, this is a mystery that needs solving by an Amasawa. Oh, Amasawa-san. When I heard that meow 7 years ago, I ran from it. The results was absolutely... I'll never make the same mistake again. Okay. If that's the case, I'll leave it with you. Please find a way to break the curse before something bad happens again. Thank you so much, sir. By the way, I heard you bought the statue from a friend who runs a second-hand shop. Which one would that be? I know that shop. Ibisupan Shopping. Ibisupan, got it. I'll go speak with you now. Thanks again. Amasawa's really into this case. I guess I should not be surprised, considering... Well, I should step up my advising efforts for on this one. Damn straight. Oh. That's what happened to one of Atlas's localized when they played Yakuza Dead Soul. Really? Wow. I had no idea. I had no idea it was that bad. Yeah, I feel kind of grateful that I never feel that sort of... Tap out. Tap out, father. Scott puked everywhere because of Dead Souls. The post is still on Twitter. Who's Scott? So like it was so bad that literally it was screwing up with your head and giving you it was literally giving you nausea then, I'm assuming. Like it was really that bad then, huh? I had to experience that. Wait a minute. Who's Scott though? Okay, now I can now focus on this. Huh? Oh. Huh? Hold on.
Bingo.
Huh? Oh, Futaba! How you doing, kiddo? Scott Strickard, the localization manager of Yakuza until Lost Judgment. Camera movements, like, really? I don't think I've ever had that many problems with any games that have made me feel nauseous. I don't think so. I can be pretty immune and all that. The closest thing I felt like, I remember I was playing Rainbow Six Siege. And I was getting a monitor for my system, and I got those ones where the monitor curves and all that, and oh my god. I didn't feel sick, but like, I felt so burnt out because the freaking intensity of that screen just like made my eyes watered and dry. I felt like, holy hell, dude, it was so intense. So that was my closest one. Breath of the Wild at 60 FPS also made me nauseous. I'm so grateful I don't ever have that problem. Yay, Sakayuki-san. Oh, hey there, Futaba-chan. I figured there might be another squirrel around, so I sprinted here as fast as I could. But it also looks like you got it first. Yeah, I did.
おう
True. At least this time. Oh, right. I have something for you. The boots. Try these on, see if they fit. I know you're sure as heck can't... I know sure as heck... I know I sure as heck can't wear them. Wow, okay. Then how about I trade you for what I found? I'm not really sure what this is for. What is it? Oh, don't worry about this, sweetie. We can find a way to do that. I decided to emulate Xenoblade 2 at 60, so it might actually be made playable. Game runs on this. That's a damn shame. Well, you'll find out when you're older. But anyway, a trade's a trade. Sweet deal. This is fun. Let's trade again when we both find more treasure.
おう
Sounds like a plan to me. Great. See you later. Yeah, don't make her suspicious of what it is and just... Awesome. That's one down. Let's head back down to Ibu Pawn Shop, or whatever you call it. Ibu Pawn Shop, whatever it is. Another squirrel! Hey, fellas. Oh, you did not. Excuse me. Oh. He's right here, like that. Bam. I actually started liking the game just because it runs bad on target hardware. Oh, of course. What emulator is used for Switches then? I mean, they patched it and it works fine. 9 years.
いい加減にしろ
What emulator are they using for Switches though? If it is for... Oh. Interesting.
なんだこの絵は
I know what it would call for this. Yuzu is this one. Okay. Interesting.
来たな
I was not aware of such a
よしよし
product.
よしよし
So crazy what we're able to have nowadays. It's like, oh, hold on. Let me get this item. There we go. Now we may carry on. Sorry, boy. Oh. On something?
でかしたぞ
Oh, what's this? Skill X Winding Crane unlocked. Learn how to use it for... Okay, cool. Awesome. One scroll down. Really? So we, I don't know. Let's just say there's some things about Nintendo that kind of irritate me with the choices they make, and it's like, dude, I don't know. What else can I say? What do I say? How do I get to the pawn shop? I don't know why they cut out some of these areas here for this game, and they didn't make it available for you to actually come and check from the areas from Yakuza 7. I mean, I don't know why they made it a thing where they cut it off for you. They did the same thing with the previous Yakuza game, so I wonder why they did that. At least with Yakuza 7, it made sense because with I think it was Yakuza 7. At least it made sense in the previous Judgment because the Little Asia was burned down, so it would only make sense that they... Wait, what the heck? Isn't this the pawn shop, though? This is the pawn shop. Why can't we enter? I don't know, they just, famous mystery writer MRC. Look. Cat cries. Whoops. Oh, damn it. God, dude. Sorry. Recently, Father Shimada has been... Okay, great. Where the hell do I go, though? Did say Iwasao Isu, You've got to be kidding me. It's up north? I thought it was here. I thought it was this one. Oh my god. It's Benten. Oh, wow. Benten Pawn Shop. Wow. I guess I gotta go up. Really, fellas? Right now? I also gotta be careful because of my health and all that. Okay, yeah. Took place, right? Isn't that the same year where isn't that the same year where Like a Dragon takes place in? Because Gaiden and Like a Dragon technically should be taking place in the same year, 2019. This game takes place in 2021, right? Explains why they're talking about AI and deepfakes and all that. But technically they should be in the same year though, right? Gaiden and Like a Dragon is what I'm talking about. Gotta be careful now. I gotta be careful. If I have any... I think it's the one, but it's Little Asia. That's the one where it, or in Like a Dragon. That's the one that Little Asia burns, right? I could have sworn it was that, or is that 6 I'm thinking about? I remember playing 6, and then I think it was Judgment, and then we moved on to 7, then to Gaiden, and then to this one right here. That's the order we took. Or that's the, from what I understood, that's the order that they were going for. Both in 2019s. Okay, so it was 6. So it was 6, then we played Judgment, and at least with Judgment it made more sense because Little Asia was burned, and so they had the little construction area, which is fine, but I don't understand why they cut this area off. It's not like much happens down here that I can remember from 7, that something happens, apart from the Cheryu clan falling and dispersing, but I don't understand why I have the construction there. It's just I don't get it. I don't understand why. Which is a year later. 7 was a date we find. Hold on. Ow. You trying to bloody assault me, dude? There you go. There you go. Data 7 has data for 8, which was used later in Lost Judgment. As no, I did not know that. As date, so that means you can find the Ichiban in the skateboard in the gameplay, the the data files of the game. Just you cannot use it though. I'm assuming. I honestly had no idea that he was actually supposed to do that. Ow. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, we've seen him use the skateboard already. I just can't use it right now because of the mission I'm in. There we go. I think they were trying to make... Really? So they were trying to hold... they were trying to... But isn't that pretty much the same practice that Capcom did that really pissed off a lot of people? That there was content that was locked in the game that they would not release unless you bought it. So you're practically buying the product that was within the product, or a feature it should have been in the product. The feature that was in the product that should have been released to everyone because they already bought the game. Which is wild. Honestly, thinking about that kind of pisses me off. Or you can actually stay in there and... What the heck? Oh, it's these kids. Okay, students. Whoa. Whoa, okay. How am I missing? How am I missing? Oh. I bloody dodged. What the bloody hell? I don't want to, but what? Seven has your favorite one in the series. I like 7. And I do like Ichiban, but like I kind of have to agree with some people that I felt like it kind of went over the place from time to time. That like I would start getting confused. It's still a good story and all that. Just like it just made me kept asking what's going to happen next. Where are we going with this? So it was still a good game, especially early on. I think is where the where really made me feel confused. But really, I still enjoyed it. Especially towards the end, where 0 is my favorite one, I think. 2 is really good. But 0 is just the one that I really fell in love with. Okay, we're close to the very end. We're close to approaching 30 minutes. I also heard that both Judgment games have phenomenal... Oh yeah, I love the first Judgment game. It makes me so sad that we're not going to see any more sequels to this, because this is a legit, solid game. I really do enjoy the... detective and the mystery aspect, because they Nagoshi-san put in his take for the detectives in the same universe of Amurocho. I still really enjoy it. Hello, is this a bad time? I'm from the Yagami Detective Yagami. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Oh, a detective. I'm his assistant, Kyoko Amasawa. You're his assistant, a high schooler. Is there a problem?
Yeah.
No, not particularly. What is that you wanted to ask? We're looking into this lucky cat statue of Mikio Shimada-san. He says he knows you. Ah, this is from Shimada-san. Would you mind if I ask, how did you first come to acquire the statue? This pawnbroker friend of mine closed his shop, so I bought his remaining. Couldn't vouch for the statue's authenticity. Well, we know it's the real thing now. Maybe oughtn't to fill him in on that. Yeah. We shouldn't. I make a whole mess of things. You don't happen to know who sold the cat to your friend originally, did you? Nah, sorry. He told me it had been passed around a bunch before it ended up in his shop, but he didn't know any specific. Probably why he couldn't. I see. Thanks anyway. One last question. This might sound odd, but when you still had the statue in the shop, did anything strange happen here?
Eh?
Strange. Huh. Mean the curse. Nah, I don't buy into that stuff. Nothing ever happened here to make me mind either. Nothing at all? Sure? Nope. Guy I got the statue from never mentioned any of the sorts. Although I suppose I might have just not wanting to sound crazy. Oh, I see. Yagami-san, does this mean the so-called cursed Anakun's father acquired the statue?
Ah,
Yeah, sounds like it. Anyway, sounds like it. What's smoke? Yagami-san, it's on fire. What is?
マジで
Huh? Really? What is? What the hell? Ah, get the fire extinguisher. What in God's name was that? What? Yeah, we got the fire out right away, but we seriously have no idea where it came from. Just whoosh out of nowhere. Phew, I'm glad I didn't get any. I'm glad that didn't get any worse. Yagami-san, what do you think started that fire? I have to say, the number of incidents around this cat is getting ridiculous. I don't think this is a coincidence at all anymore. Hang on, do you smell something? Gasoline? Gas. That would mean there's a chance that the fire earlier was actually arson. Agreed. Yagami-san, what do you say we search the area really quickly before the police get here? Yeah, let's check the observe for any traces of the area. Keep a sharp eye for anything like gasoline trails contained. Okay. We are currently at the 24-minute work. Gang of Dragon. Yeah. Yeah. Gang of Dragon. Oshi, you just fucked up. This perm. Is it really? Like, is it now official? Like, I know about them, like, having to like close out their thing, but like, it's really official. We can no longer say that they're going to be making a thing, because I see the Steam page. I don't know whether to blame, whether it's Nagoshi Studios or what's the Chinese company that said that they would help them out. Can't remember what it is, but like, I don't know where to blame them, who to blame for more of this, dude. I should probably do a deep dive of that next, actually. What's this? Something was dripping here. I'd wager it's gasoline based on the cooler and smell. The color and smell. Yeah. Goes all the way down to the alley. Let's see if we can track it. NetEase, thank you. Yeah, NetEase. I'm not sure exactly who to blame for that. Okay. I want to keep playing this, but I think I gotta call it. We've already done our 2-hour services, our obligations. So we're gonna call it for today. We already went to the gym. We did some writing. I'm just trying to stay as productive as I can. And unfortunately, I would love to keep playing this, but I cannot. I'm just really busy. I got a meeting to get going to, ladies and gentlemen. So, Pila, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope things are going to get easy for you, and hope things are going to get easy for me as well, to be. But it's a challenge, I guess. Life's just a challenge. So, anyways, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. We will be returning on Monday. If I got time, I may try to make it on Sunday, and I may even make it a 4-hour special. I will try. That's probably going to be later on in the evening, though, or in the afternoon. Most likely, we'll see. Want to get that out of the way and get other things done as soon as possible. But I pray to God that Nagoshi-san returns, because I am not really happy with what's going on with Stranger Than Heaven. I don't like the way that they're actually going about with the targeting. And after seeing Charlie's video, it kind of makes me feel dirty. I'm not much of a Tupac guy, but seeing what they're doing with his image and appearance, it's like, it feels really weird and just kind of morbidly, I don't know, it makes me kind of not nervous, but it just makes me feel dirty in a way. I don't know, it's weird. So anyways, guys, please check out my article. I'll make the final little changes, Hila and all that, so both connected under Sega and all that. I get that. With that in mind, guys, please take care. is going to be good game drama. Yeah, I think it like if it comes out, it's going to be like Grand Theft Auto 6. They will be just fine. It will be just fine. I'm not going to be in the rush to get it though. If someone were to hand it to me for free, first off, how did you get it? And two, is it legit? Three, is it not pirate? And four, fine, whatever. I'll give it a try, but only for review's sake and for analysis. But that's pretty much it. It's gonna be okay. Am I gonna rush for it? No, not really. But whatever. So check out the article, please. TheDarkLegend.com. I will be having the Amazing Digital Circus spoiler review. So that way you get my whole insight of what it is. Check out my regular review on X. That's the non-spoiler one. I'll be having the spoiler one out soon. So hope to see you guys soon. Thank you very much. Take care. God bless you all. Hope everyone lives long and prosper. And really stay strong, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tough life and it's a stupid time to live in. But here's to hoping that we will all make it. So may the darkness watch over you and protect you always. Bye-bye.